I hear you on the track. Shout out, this a baby.
My bad. I ain't realize I was on mute. My bad, y'all. Welcome in. Happy Friday. We're gonna have some fun today, y'all. I'm gonna talk about the industry. You know what I mean? Some trends that I'm seeing. Talk about what's working as far as finding customers. We could talk about, obviously Q&A. We always gonna do that. But let me get set up first. I'm gonna add Instagram on here. I'm expecting a few guests to join on here with me today. And of course, we're gonna talk about that CBN conference, y'all. Every Friday we talk about the CBN conference, which is coming up July 2025. All right, July 23rd through the 25th. All right, later this year, y'all. So get your tickets early while the price is still very low. All right. And give me a second. I'm gonna turn this music back up. Y'all rock out for a little bit as I get everything set up. I hear you on the track. Shout out, this a baby. All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome in. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing rolling, y'all. And I want to talk about a couple of different things today. Obviously, I'm gonna do my shout outs as y'all start dropping that in. Am I breaking up? Y'all let me know if am I clear because I see it showing a little sign saying that I could be better. So let me make sure that I'm clear. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone, see how we sound. So let me make sure that I'm clear to pull it up. Okay, good. Like we good to go. All right, y'all. So one thing I want to talk about first, because this is always the number one thing, right? Is getting customers. So I kind of want to talk about it. Y'all drop in the comments too. I want this to be interactive, but I want to talk about, what's been working for you lately. You know what I mean? What's some of the things? I appreciate that. I see somebody checking in on Instagram say that I'm clear. Good. Thank you. All right. So one of the things I want to talk about is what's working for you as far as getting customers goes. And y'all know I'm talking about commercial cleaning. That's typically my niche. However, y'all want to talk about residential as well, we can do that. Y'all want to do Airbnb, but drop what's working for you in the comments as far as getting more customers. I know for me, cold calling is the way. That's always been the way. You know what I mean? And like even when I buy leads, which typically if I buy leads, it was from my own lead generation service. I don't really use anything else other than my lead generation service. But since I don't have one anymore, I still use the callers that I had running. So it's basically one and the same when I say that. But other than like buying leads and cold calling, that is it. And then whether, I cold call or my wife was cold calling or whether, one of our VAs cold call, but that's my number one thing, y'all. I love that method because we're speaking directly to the decision maker and it's getting us straight to the source. And if you hire the people overseas, then it's going to cost you pennies on the dollar anyway to do so, right? So that's my number one method, but I'm thinking about trying different ways this year. I really want to kind of, expand, different ways because I'm tired. I'm tired of just repeating that one method, even though, if it works, it works. That's why I stick with it. But also, too, because some of you guys are in certain areas that, quite frankly, I just got to be honest, the cold calling is harder for you. You know what I mean? And so it's like, well, let's start tapping in some of these other methods. If we can find some consistency there, then maybe that'll be a new, trick that we can all use. So one thing I've been thinking about doing here recently is mailers. All right. And I got a new system I'm going to plug out. I'm going to plug in shortly, and shout out to everybody in the automation program because they're the ones that always get anything I knew that's like advanced automation. People going to get it first. And then if it's something that I feel like, this ain't too deep. So I'll share that with Clean Biz Network. And then if it's not too deep at all, then I'll put it on YouTube. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, before we get into it, because I did get carried away there, let me shout out to the people that's checking in. Whoever checking in, let me give you your shout outs real quick. Shout out to Steve Jones from Jonico System Janitorial out in Indianapolis, Indiana, checking in. Appreciate you, Mr. Steve Jones, checking in. Shout out to Aquaman. Appreciate you checking me out on here today, dropping in. And by the way, he got a great interview with me on the channel, so make sure y'all look that up as well. Shout out to Street Politic TV, tapping in from Memphis, Tennessee. I appreciate you checking in. All right, and then who we got on Instagram? Anybody over here? Who we got? Bam. Shout out to I don't even know, right? Who told me I was clear earlier. And then shout out to, who is this? Omit Paul 23 checking in. And then we also got Mama Debo checking in. Miss Sharon Richard, I appreciate you. All right. Who else we got? Jasmine Burt checking in. Says, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for coming in. And actually, pretty sure the CBN member as well, if I'm not mistaken. So welcome in. Who else we got? Another CBN member as well, checking in from Texas. Shout out to you. All around everything 210 cleaning services. Appreciate you checking in, Miss Serena. All right, cool. So I want y'all to kind of let me know, like, what's been working for y'all as far as getting customers lately. You know what I mean? Because I really want to hear y'all opinions on, some of the things that's been working for y'all. Like I said, cold calls are my number one. I'm about to start trying mailers. Cold emails is good too. I think cold emails is definitely good. I guess you just got to make sure that you're sourcing from a good list. And so one of the ways that you can get lists is obviously go on Fiverr, buy lists from Fiverr. All right. The second way would be to, if you're in an automation program, there is actually, I won't say that. You can use d7leadfinder.com. All right. That's another way to get leads. And most of the time, the lists that you're buying from Fiverr.com, they're getting those probably from D7 Lead Finder anyway. So shout out to me for dropping that because a lot of people don't know about that. All right. But what else? And if you go door to door and you getting all these business cards, right? Add them in your CRM, whatever you're using for your CRM, add these contacts in your CRM. And then if you after adding so many of these, guess what? All of these contacts are on your list now. You can email them. Those bids that you go to and you submit proposals to and you don't win them, they're your contacts. Hit them up. Keep sending them promotional emails. Make them get familiar with your name. Keep your logo, your branded logo on those emails, the email letterhead, so that way they can remember your brand name. You know what I mean? And keep reaching out. And don't just keep spamming them with bullshit either. Like, give them stuff that, they can actually use. So, for example, if some new law passed that affects all child care services, put that in a newsletter and email that out to all your child care service providers on your list. You know what I mean? Segment the list out and email it out to them. But think of good things that you can pass on to your people. If there's any news about COVID or changes in the market or some type of stuff, but try to do things that'll keep them engaged, that'll make them want to open your emails. And if you can get a high open email rate, then you know that when it's time for you to actually sell something, they'll open that too because they see that you've been valuable. And guess what else? If at any moment they get tired and say, you know what, I'm tired of this current cleaning company that we got, I'm about to hit this dude up. This dude, AJ, been emailing me all year, giving me valuable information. I do remember we did get a quote for them last time. It was a little bit high, but let me see, you know what I mean, if we can bring them back in, because actually they was only 200 more than what we're paying now, right? Or something like that. And then you just keep hitting them up. Or better yet, maybe you go through your list. Whenever you lose a contract, one, make sure you ask why you lost it, and make sure you note that reason why inside your CRM, because it'll ask you. And then, and by the way, for those who don't know what a CRM is, it's a customer relationship manager. So when you join Clean Biz Network at cleanbiznetwork.app, you automatically get enrolled in our software program. We got our own software. It's white label to Go High Level for those who know what that is. And then we also got the personal aspects of the software that I personally built and added on to it. So it's not just Go High Level, it's Go High Level plus the bidding calculator that I built, the proposal generators that I built, and some other stuff that I built, right? But when you put them notes in there, and then what you could also do is reach back out and say, okay, bam, I know I lost this contract and this contract because of low price. Hit them people up and put it in your task to remind yourself, bam, 4 months from now, I'm gonna reach back out to Miss So-and-so, whoever it was, and I'm gonna say, hey, I remember we submitted a proposal to you back in so-and-so and so. I know that you said the price was a little bit above your budget, but, and then you can make the but whatever you want to make it. So you can say, but we're running a special right now for blah, blah, blah. Or it could be, but we were still just wanted to check in on you to see if you were happy with the service that you decided to go with other than ours. Or, but, you know what I mean? After some reconsideration, we got more accounts in your niche. We got more businesses like yours, and we've learned a quicker method for cleaning these types of accounts. And we would love the opportunity to try to bid this, you know what I mean, for your business. You know what I mean? But you can come up with a reason for why you can try again and just follow up with them later. So a lost lead is never a dead lead. It still leads. You know what I mean? You just lost it for now. Keep checking up on it. Again, this is a relationship building. And that's something else too. Get out here in the city. Now, I mean, I see the comments and the questions coming in. Keep them coming, y'all. I'm gonna definitely, tap in with y'all. I'm just making sure that we can stretch the live out. So definitely drop your questions and comments. All right. But you know what I mean? Like, keep it going. Get out here in the city and build relationships. You know what I mean? Like, when you're cold calling or when your cold call is called for you, guess what? The whole purpose of using that CRM is because you want to keep track of every single thing in there, and you can know, and you can look at these contacts and like, okay, bam, last time we spoke to them, they said it was this. So now when I call back, I know what to ask. I know who to ask for. They start to know who I am because they done heard from me 3 times already this year. You know what I mean? So now they know what we want. And the same thing with your callers. If you're going to hire VAs, make them and integrate them as real people inside of your company. Don't just treat them like they just the title, the VA, just my VA. You know what I mean? Like, give them a real title. Bring them on. You know what I mean? Bring them on. Train them on the software. Show them how to use the software. You know what I mean? And show them how to build relationships. Don't just keep dialing down, build relationships. Now, I know with my lead generation service, I didn't really do much of that because we were calling for so many different companies all over the world. So it just wouldn't have been efficient for us to do that. But when we, like, for example, the 10-10 program, we provide you with 10 leads every month to go with it. For that program, I have certain callers assigned specifically to that client. So they do go deeper and they do actually, dig and build the contact name and update the CRM and all of this stuff, because we want to actually start building relationship with these people out here in your city and your service area. You know what I mean? So make sure you're taking advantage of stuff like that too. All right, let's see what we got up here in the comments. Carlos Smith said, "What's up, AJ? It's Carlos from St. Louis, Missouri, CMS Janitorial Services. Appreciate you checking in, Carlos." What else we got? Steve Jones says, "I always do direct mail. And remember, everything works until it doesn't." There you go. And a lot of times people ask me, "Well, AJ, what do you think about this marketing method? Or what do you think about that marketing method?" And my answer is always yes, right? Whenever it comes to marketing, whatever your bright idea, your new, idea is when it comes to marketing, the answer is yes. I think they're all good ideas. Just try it. We don't know what'll work. You know what I mean? Now, is something better than others? Absolutely. I think that cold calling is better than buying a bulk Facebook ad for commercial cleaning. If one, you never even ran Facebook ads before. Two, Facebook has gotten more expensive. And three, typically, if you're going to invest in some advertisement, Google ads will probably do you better than Facebook ads, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I could be wrong on that, but I do know one thing about cold calling. Typically, if I hit up this, and I can count and do a conversion rate better for that. You know what I mean? Or let's just say, for example, we saw somebody in CBN recently. They bought a advertisement banner at a bus stop. Yes, the answer is always just for marketing. But honestly, when I first saw it, you know what I thought? I said, probably not the best idea, because who's at the bus stop? Not decision makers. You know what I mean? Not decision makers. And typically even not homeowners. Homeowners got cars. They're not catching the bus. So to me, for a cleaning company, that probably wouldn't be the best thing to choose. Now, if you were looking for employees to clean for you, that would be a good place to market for hiring, you know what I mean, for cleaners. But as far as actually finding customers, no, that wouldn't be a good thing. But the reason why I still said yes to it is because guess what? I haven't tried it. So you never know. Now, logic is telling me, no, that's not a good idea for the reasons I just named. But you never know. You know what I mean? So try everything. All right. Who else we got? Miss Keisha says, Keisha from Cayman Islands. Welcome in. How important is the name of the cleaning company? I see a lot of success cleaning companies that don't even have cleaning service in their name brands. I don't think it's that important. I think people stress too much over that, but I do think this. I think that if you're going to pick a name, I do think that it should indicate what your company does. It makes it that much easier for people to remember you and know exactly what you're doing and what you want. I think it's good for branding. I will say this though, shout out to our metric. She was on our monthly Clean Biz Network call the other day, and she pointed out something to me. And she said that not to put cleaning in your name, only because when you go to get funding from banks or whatever, all banks have a certain amount of funding that they can give to each type of industry. And so it might limit the amount of funding that they'll give you if they know that you're a particular type of company, which in this case will be cleaning. But my rebuttal to that was, well, do you know the limit for this industry? Because I do know that the bankers know, and most private equity firms know, big business people know there's tons of money in this industry. So I don't think that putting cleaning in your name would prevent you from, getting any type of funding and the max amount of funding. If anything, it probably helped because everybody knows so much money in this industry. So, but me personally, I think you definitely should have cleaning in your name. I also think that you should keep it short. Keep it short, keep it clean, keep it professional. Don't get too unique on that. I don't think you need to have we the best no matter what cleaning agency, whatever. You know what I mean? So don't keep it short and don't try to be too unique. Keep it simple. Pro Clean, Clean Pro. You know what I mean? CarolinaCleaners.com, like something like that you could say quick. And if somebody asks you what's the name of your company or what's the name of your what's your email address? Okay, like I froze a little bit, but it came back. But if somebody asks you for your email address or anything like that, like you can spit it out without stuttering. You don't have to spell out you don't have to spell out, the spelling of it. You can say it and they'll automatically know how to say it, spell it and that type of stuff. So anyway, I got me some help on here right now. What's going on, Andrew?
Hey, what's going on? You caught me off guard. I was like, oh, he talking.
Right. I appreciate you coming on though. My bad. How you doing today?
I'm great. I can't complain. Wouldn't if I could.
Absolutely. We know how it goes. So welcome in, bro. So I was just talking about like ways of finding customers, things that have been working for you recently. I know that you just closed a nice deal and you shared it inside the Clean Biz Network. So congrats on that.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
So So some things that, and I heard what you said in reference to different ways of getting new clients.
Mm-hmm.
All of those are absolutely spot on, but I wouldn't expect anything less. But what I've been doing is mainly my virtual assistant, who's actually my executive assistant, is what I call him, because I heard you say something about what you title your virtual assistants and stuff like that. And I think just to kind of piggyback on that and then go into what you were saying, that kind of gives them the feel as they're a part of something.
There you go.
You know what I mean? As opposed to just being an employee. When you make people feel like they're a part of a bigger picture, or a bigger goal, or whatever, they tend to work it a little differently. Their motivation, their drive is a little different. So how you lead your people and how you implement your people into that vision that you have goes a long way. So with that being said, I'll move into what I use. I use my cold calling, email marketing, which I'm starting to ramp up. And you spoke on that earlier about using D7 Lead Finder. And there's some other avenues that you can use, but the one that I use a lot is the method that I learned in the automations course, in addition to D7 Lead Finder. And then when I get the way that you showed us in the automations course, it mainly gives you the phone number. It doesn't give you the email, right?
Right.
But then when you get the emails from D7 Lead Finder, you can merge your contacts and you have all that information. Yep. So I have thousands upon thousands of contact information that I can routinely market to those people, and I have them broken down into niches and stuff like that. So daycares, banks, and stuff like that. So now what I do from there, and I'm getting ready to go into a lot of stuff that I'm doing that should help a lot of people. You make those promotional things specific to that niche. You're going to talk about dealerships. You're going to talk about floors. You're going to talk about their showroom. You're going to talk about windows, stuff like that. You can make specific to that niche. But then when you talk about, say, dental offices, you can talk about, sterilization, sanitizing, and all this other stuff. So you make those emails specific to that niche. And what that does is it makes them feel that you're talking specifically to them. So now they're going to remember you. This isn't just a generic email. This email was sent just to me. You know what I'm saying? So it goes a long way with people. So you start getting traction, you getting, people actually reaching out to you, and then you can have that call to action. Hey, if you want to have more of a conversation, you want a free consultation or whatever, me come in just to see if you're getting your money's worth from your current cleaner, because everybody has a cleaner, right? That should not be a deterrent. You're not selling cleaning. You're selling you. You're selling you. So hopefully I didn't get too long-winded with that.
Oh no, that's great. That's great. I appreciate it. And it reminds me of when we were on the monthly call for the Clean Automation Program, and our metric asked, could I give an example of an email marketing, some ideas. And so I gave her what I had. But you know what? It just made me think. So every time we do a Clean Automation boot camp, and I know we're talking about CBN conference today, but we can throw this in there. But boot camp is coming up March 3rd through the 5th here in Jacksonville. So make sure y'all go to Clean 5th through the 7th. I keep mixing it up with the fucking 5th through the 7th, March 5th through the 7th. Thank you. And it'll be here in Jacksonville, Florida. So make sure you get your tickets at cleanbizbootcamp.com. But and the difference between a boot camp and a conference, just FYI, conference big, boot camp small, intimate, and way more detailed. And we're gonna slow you down. It's gonna be a smaller group. So just FYI on that. But anyway, I like to try to release new things. So we always updating the program. So I think that should be one of the things that we release. So I was gonna do introducing AI at the automation. Maybe you can give us some plug and play templates for email marketing for the different niches.
I already got them.
There we go. There we go.
I already got them.
There we go.
I had my assistant. I had my assistant make one for each niche.
There we go.
I have one for each niche.
Plug and play that.
I got you.
So make sure y'all come up there and cleanbizbootcamp.com. Y'all, we definitely gonna have some stuff, as y'all clearly can see. All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into these questions, and then if we get slow again, we'll go into more of that customer acquisition, or we can go into manager stuff. So many things we could talk about with the cleaning industry, y'all. All right, Jasmine Burt says, I knew a lady that had the B word in her business name, a bee with a broom was the name. Oh no,
No,
that ain't gonna work.
no,
That
no.
ain't gonna work. And again, you might can get a little traction with residential on that if you're speaking to a person that's similar to you. But if you think I ain't gonna go too far with what I'm about to say, but just put it this way, that ain't gonna work. That's all I'm gonna say.
Who are you marketing to?
That part.
Oh,
Because a
like
homeowner that's hiring cleaning companies, is that how they talk typically? Probably not.
so here's it, AJ. So here in Columbia, there's this commercial about this. I think it's a lawyer or something like this, and it's like this
Mm-hmm.
guy's rapping. It's like, and the lawyer is top dog, right? Top
Mm-hmm.
dog, you know. And
They here too. They got the
it's
craziest commercials, man.
yeah. I'm like, I would never go to this guy, so
Yeah,
he's not marketing to me. Like
right. You know,
so when you're being a cleaning, any type of business owner or whatever,
right.
what is your market? What is your audience that you're reaching out to? Because
Yep.
if you make it specific to, whatever, like top dog or B word cleaning, you're limiting
Right.
yourself.
Yep.
You are absolutely limiting yourself. So you got to be smart. You got to be professional. I mean, yeah, it's cute and everything to a point, but yeah, it's cute when a baby is fussing at you until that baby's 14, 15 years old, cussing you out. So you got
There
to
you
be
go.
you got to be careful with what you think is cute and what you think is going to actually bring you business and make your business grow. So you got to be smart with that. I just don't like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love it. You brought some of that military discipline was starting to come out. You just didn't want
Yeah, I was
it.
about to get pissed. Yeah.
That's facts though. All right, Miss. Let's see, Miss Quaisha. No, Miss Quaisha or Quaisha. One of them. Quaisha's life. I'm gonna roll with that. Or Quaisha's. Fucking Quaisha. Like said, I'm just starting back in the cleaning industry and started as a franchisee last year while trying to get my own contracts. Okay. What are your thoughts? Is it possible to build? Absolutely, it's possible to build. So first thing is this. First thing I want to know is does the franchise that you're with allow you to get contracts outside of them? If they don't, can you still win with them? It's possible, depending on the fees and all of that. But what I would recommend is you start creating an exit strategy to get out of there. Like they got you your start, you're learning, good. But you're limiting yourself and you're limiting your profitability by being with that franchise if they don't let you get contracts outside of them. Now, if they let you get contracts outside of them and they won't take no parts of it, cool. You get what you get from them and then you limit it there. And then once you learn how to do it on your own, you go up from there and keep all your independent stuff. Now, my next advice to you would be to join Clean Biz Network Basic Membership. It's free to join if you use the word challenge at the discount code spot. Put the word in all capital letters challenge. Join Clean Biz Network. Once you join, first thing you need to do is go through the Clean Business Starter course. And that course is going to tell you all of the stuff that the franchises don't teach you, like how to get customers, how to price the jobs, your accounting stuff, how to invoice, all that type of stuff that they don't teach you because they do it for you because they want you to be dependent on them and they keep collecting the fees based off your ignorance, right? So bam. So that would be my advice to you. Yeah, but absolutely it's still possible to build though. All right, what else we got? And I'm gonna check Instagram too. All right, y'all just watching. I like y'all, appreciate y'all. But people over on YouTube is way more active, so I appreciate y'all more. All right, Steve Jones says success in the cleaning industry requires perseverance. That is a fact. And I'll be honest with you, success, and I think in any business, it takes that. Like I thought that it was going to be easier when I went from the cleaning industry to whatever industry I'm in now, all these different ones, right? But software, coaching, and all of that, it ain't that much damn better. I tell you that. The only thing that makes it better is the fact that I'm an introvert and I hate leaving the house, so I don't have to leave the house, and I like freedom. But hell, I had my freedom with the entrepreneurship. With the cleaning business. But it's just more so at least I don't have to leave the house with this type of business, but it still takes some perseverance. I'll be ready to quit a lot. So I'm just going to tell you that it takes perseverance for all business for sure. All right. Gabriella says, we have a couple big cleaning companies in town that have a lot of bigger facilities on lock. Any advice on how to market to them? That is a good question. So you basically talk about to the bigger facilities, the same way you will market to the rest of them, which would be you can cold call, try to get in contact with the decision maker. If you're talking about the high-rise buildings and that type of stuff, then you want to reach out to the property manager because they typically going through a property manager. So you got to call them and ask how you can get on their vendors list, or just go to the property management website, scroll all the way to the bottom. It's probably going to say something about vendors list or vendors information or something like of that nature. So that would be the two things that first come to mind. And then you want to add anything on that, Andrew?
No, I like all of those, but my only thing is I know you're asking how to market to them, but my thing is you don't have to. There are other companies. There's thousands and thousands of other companies. Just because it seems that they may have a lock on them, I think they may have a lock on them just because of their brand and their familiarity with the community. A lot of people know those larger companies. Build your company. Once you build your company and build your brand, you'll market to them. They'll hear about you. They'll know about you. You just keep getting those other accounts, right? Yeah. And then you can get to the point where you can compete with them, because they probably get those accounts because they can afford to bid lower.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact.
We can't afford to do that. We can't bid lower.
That's a fact.
We can't do that.
I love that. That's absolute great advice. Absolute great. And I've seen that time and time again in CBN. And so I never knew that existed because, I was with a franchise, and then I also wasn't on the internet, my business, I didn't need it. But I've seen time and time again where different, members of the group would say they had government contracting opportunities, city contract opportunities, bigger companies reach out to them based off of their presence in the city, because they got so many smaller contracts that's building them up, because their Google profile is great with a bunch of reviews, 5 stars. Their website is put together, and you can tell that this is a reputable company. And so that's great advice from Andrew. There's really, start with the small ones and do good on those. And then 2, a lot of times when you do go for these big contracts, they will ask you, how many square feet has your company managed before? And so if you don't have any yet, then you don't got a good answer for them. So if you got some customers, even if they all small, guess what? You can combine all of those and then put that answer up there. And so now you got the experience of managing 100,000 square feet, because if you add up all of them $5,000 ones, them 2,000 square feet ones, those 10,000 square feet ones, it adds up to the 100,000. So excellent advice there. I'm glad you thought of that.
Yeah. Here's another one about that, AJ. Before you move on, we look at, as we want those big accounts, but you don't understand. Yeah, they're $2,000, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month, but you're gonna work for that. There's a lot of work that goes behind it, and they're gonna expect you to be able to, at the drop of a dime, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? There's so much stuff that goes into getting those bigger contracts. You have to make sure you're in a position to be able to give them that attention that they're going to need, because you're going to earn that money. I promise you. It's not going to be easy just because it's a big building. There's a lot of stuff that goes into making sure that account is going each and every month. So just prepare for that.
Love that. Love that. Now, I'm going to stop on the questions right here, because we just got another guest come on. And you know what, Andrew, I'm apologizing in advance because I didn't give you all of this before you came on, but that's because you're here all the time, and familiarity breeds contempt, right? So I think I might have taken you for granted, so my bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring up my next guest now, so I hope they're ready. But please welcome, as I was shouting them out earlier, the team of Tenacity Academy, Miss Johnson and Mr. Mika. What's up, y'all? Welcome, man.
Yo. What's going on, AJ? What's going on, Andrew?
What's going on?
I had to come on here and see what's up with the CBN fam. Can y'all hear me good?
Yes.
Okay, because y'all a little low on our end, but long as y'all can hear us. What's been going on?
Bluetooth? Everything been good. You on Bluetooth? Because that might be I don't know if that's it.
No, I'm not on Bluetooth. I'm not on Bluetooth. Okay. I'm just on the phone, and it's a little low on my end, but it's probably just my raggedy ass phone.
Okay, bet. Welcome in. So we ain't doing that. We just always giving free game, answering questions in the chat. So feel free to tap in whenever you want. And then we also reminding people as we go to make sure you go to www.cbnconference.com so you can see all of these beautiful people here live and in person. But anyway, before we go to the questions,
right.
How y'all been, by the way? How y'all been?
Man, we've been cooling. We've been cooling, man. I think the last time we spoke, I told you that we are making a big move to Atlanta. So
Yeah.
that's one new thing that's happening for Tenacity for our world. Why you over here? You ain't showing everybody yourself. Oh, right here, high.
Now she don't want to be in the prick in the screen.
But yeah, we are. We're gonna be moving to Atlanta. I just recently moved out of my home office here in Savannah.
Nice.
So yeah, we're excited. March 1st, we out of here. We out of here.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Congrats on that. Let's get a hand clap for that. My thing ain't working. Can y'all hear?
Yeah.
Congrats on that. So I'm excited to see what that brings, because we know there's a lot of motion in Atlanta. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see where that take y'all. So I'm excited for that. All right, I'm gonna jump back into these questions, and I'm glad you came here too, Mr. Johnson, because you might be able to have for this too. So the next question came from Instagram. Somebody says, I think it's ALR Touch Deep Clean. It says, do I have to have my LLC completed to be put on the vendors list of a large property? So you got to have your LLC first to get on their vendors list. I'll jump in there first. Do you have to get an LLC? Technically, no. You don't have to have an LLC to do business, period. You can be a sole proprietor. You can be a corporation for all that matter. So just to be technical, no, you don't have an LLC. But I will say this. You should definitely have some type of business. You need to have, whether you do a sole proprietorship and you be a DBA or something, but you got to have some type of business. One, bank account so you can set the payment to, and then two, insurance. And so you're going to want to insure yourself, you know what I mean, just in case. And actually, they won't even take you a lot of times if you ain't even got the insurance coverage. So that's my feedback. So just get it together. The LLC don't cost that much. You know what I mean? Just go and get it. Don't even try to find little workarounds to save a penny, and then you're missing out on dollars. You know what I mean? So that's my feedback on it. What y'all got?
I say the same thing. Just go ahead and go with the flow, man. When I first started my cleaning company, I didn't have an LLC, y'all. I didn't have an LLC. I didn't have a business license. I guess you could say I was just bootstrapping, right? So I just basically I put some ads out on Craigslist, and that's how I started to get my residential clients. So
okay,
just start. That's what I say.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I mean, I did have my license and all that other stuff, but you don't necessarily have to have it, but it makes you stand out. It makes you seem as a legit, a legit business. So they would much more go with somebody that has their LLC, their insurance, and all that other stuff than to go with somebody that's just, just subcontracting. So I would say yes, but it's not a requirement, but it definitely looks good.
Facts. And you know what's crazy too? Your follow-up question on that was, gotcha, I refuse to drop my prices to compete. I'd rather build organically and my brand to stand out. And here's my thing. If you don't want to drop your prices, because that is right, that's good logic. Don't drop your prices, right? But at the very same time, you can't be thinking you're going to charge Mercedes-Benz money, but then be moving like a Toyota. Like you can't. You ain't got your LLC and stuff, but then you turn around and think you're gonna charge top dollar. No, you gotta have everything in order if you're gonna try to charge top dollar. So just keep that in mind too. All right, cool. Let's see what the next one we got on here. Did I get this one? I didn't. All right, bam. Jasmine says, exactly, I thought it was strange as well. I had no idea who she was marketing to, but I do know now that she isn't in business anymore. There you go. That tells you all you need to know. That was in reference to the B word name earlier. Right. All right. Question says, yes, they do allow. And I just started my course today. Thank you. Absolutely. Welcome in. All right. Diera says, I think I did that right. Says, hello, I have my own cleaning business in Virginia. Shout out to VA. I would like to know how to lock in the big commercial contracts. We just talked about it. I don't know if she missed it, but I tell you what, if you want to jump in there, Ms. Johnson, you want to give up more, maybe different than what we might have said earlier.
Yeah. I didn't catch what you said earlier, but this is funny. We had this question yesterday as well. Like, how do I position myself in this industry? And my answer is always pay attention to what the big dogs are doing, right? Like the big dogs are running ads, they have a website, they position themselves in this industry like a professional. You know, you can't be just winging it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely mess with my boys AJ with the CRM. You know, get the CRM, get the email marketing going, you know, get the ads going. You know, that's what I would do. Those are the things that we do to position ourselves in this industry like the big dogs. We just pay attention to what they do.
Yep. Love it. That's about on par with exactly what we said.
We do.
So perfect. And shout out to Gabriella, says thank you. Good insight from you both. I appreciate that. De'Ara says also thank you, AJ. You motivated me to start my own business while at a 9 to 5. God's willing, I'll be on my own soon. Congrats. All right. Shout out to Miss Lisa Getting. Says, hey, Tenacity Queen, love you, ladies. They're getting their food together. But he's shouting y'all out though. All right. What else?
Oh, what's up? What's up, Lisa? Shout out to you too.
All right. Nod says, hey everyone, AJ, do you no longer offer individual leads or do I have to purchase the lead course? Also, is the price for the lead generation course a one-time payment? So correct. Right. So I don't sell leads anymore. We do offer them to 10 clients only, but we do not sell individual leads anymore. And then if you want to learn how to generate leads yourself, I do have the in-house lead generation course available. So yes, you can get that in as a one-time payment. Now, if you want to get more advanced than just get the leads and all that, then you can get the automation program, which I partner with Andrew on. And so that'll not only have that information in there from the lead generation course, but it'll also have how to track quality subcontractors in there. And we also got pre-built automations for you in there as well. And that is a recurring payment. It's once a year. All right. Whole coaching program on that. Hopefully that answered everything. All right. Oh, you don't sell leads, do you, Mrs. Johnson, right now? Individual leads?
Nah.
Okay,
we ain't selling no leads right now. No. Yeah. Probably for the same reason you ain't selling them.
So listen, Carolyn stopped too. She started doing for a little bit. Everybody tried, started really, you know what? Never mind. Y'all got it.
Yeah, man.
All right. Steve Jones says, yes, Andrew, Top Dog Law is also marketing here in Indianapolis and spending tons of money. I'm telling you, whoever they talking to, they must be getting it, but it ain't nothing.
It must be, man. It's oh my God, all the time. I don't even listen to the radio like that. When I do, I hear that commercial.
Right. All right. What else we got? Lisa Gettins is congratulations on the move, Tenacity. Congrats on that.
Thank you. Thank you for the support, man.
What else? De'Ara says, thank you so much. I just got on and didn't catch it earlier. No problem at all. No problem at all. All right, let's see what we got over here on Instagram. Where are we at? Because they went a little fast on me. Okay, I need to get that app again. Is it still available? It is. All you gotta do is go to cleanbiznetwork.app. All right, and you can join right on there. All right, membership come with all of the apps, everything. All right. ALR Touch Deep Cleaning says some Craigslist. Thank you so much. I guess I missed what they were talking about on that. I need that calculator bad. So be clear. I do still got calculator clean. It is out there as a little side hustle thing going on. But if you just want the calculator and calculator only, you can go to calculatorclean.app and get that. But all the real sauce and the coaching and the course and everything that comes with it, you definitely want to go and join Clean Business Network. It got the same calculators, but it also got way more stuff. All right, what else we got? All Green Solutions checking in from Virginia in the house. I appreciate that. Who else we got? ALR Touch Deep Clean says, oh, just answered my questions. Thank you so much. No problem. And about the lead generation course, I got you. All right, cool. We got a new one over here on YouTube. Says, Dina Wright says, do you have advice on grants? All right, I'm going to add to. All right, I started this a year ago from scratch, and I feel like I need to grow. Like paying someone to take my place so that I can get more business and eventually not clean. All right, we'll start with the grants first. I really don't know anything about no grants. I'll just be honest with you. Since the pandemic, though, I have noticed a trend that a lot of companies are doing them now. So companies like, thank you. Companies like Coca-Cola have been doing them. What's the one I just heard about? They do a big one every year. I think it's not every year, but every few years. It's Comcast. Comcast got a beautiful grant program, and they give out a lot of money. They give away computers and all type of stuff for small businesses. So I guess the first thing I would say, dude, is join local networks and communities in your area, because I heard about that one by enrolling into this entrepreneurship program called the Jim Moran. entrepreneurs. I forgot what it's called, but it's Jim Moran something. But basically, it teaches entrepreneurs business and all of that, and they're affiliated with the Florida. What is it? They're affiliated with Florida State University. So try to find, like, go to the SBA in your area. Try to find like different local programs and stuff. They probably can help you better with the grants part. You got anything on grants before I move on to our next part of the question?
No, I've never been really into grants just yet. I just and I don't know how, what stage of the journey you're in or whatever. I just allow my business to build my business. So the money that I brought in, I just reinvested it back into my business, and I use that to help grow. There's a lot that goes into grants. You just have to know how to do them. Once you get to that point, I say go for it. But yeah, definitely get in with your Chamber of Commerce. So your Chamber of Commerce in your area, get into those. There's a lot of information. The Small Business Association, get in with them. Yep. They can help you with that type of stuff. I just never have gotten into it, so I can't give you too much on it.
Same. And then it was something else. I was going to say on grants. I forgot though. But Ms. Johnson is back just in time to answer this. Y'all might have something for it. If not, do you got anything on grants? Somebody wanted to know, do you know any information about getting grants? I just remember what I was going to say too, but I'm going to let you go first.
When it comes to grants, you can go to Galaxy Grants. We actually got like a whole list of places where you can go at for grants. If you got anywhere I could place that link at in the community, wherever you at, I'll share that with the community, man. It's a lot of places that you can go at. But I do know Galaxy Grants, you can fill out. That's like, you can fill out a grant really easy. All you have to do is put in your name, your company name, and you can fill out a grant in like 5 minutes with the Galaxy Grant.
Yeah, nice. Galaxy, you got some from SBA. You got let's see. I want to post it. My corporation even has grants. SCORE has grants.
Yeah.
A website called NAS has grants. It's a National Association for Self-Employed. EDA, which is the U.S. Economic Development Administration. The Chamber of Commerce, they have grants. America's Seed Fund. Man, we got a lot.
It's a lot. I would suggest that you fill out for a grant every week. We do. We try to fill out for one of these bad boys every week. We've never won a grant before. Okay, so I'm not a grant specialist or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. I just write my story, and from what I've heard is you're not begging them for no money or nothing like that. They really want to see what you're going to do with this money and how you're going to impact the economy. That's what they want to see. So you can chat GPT some shit up, okay, like we do, and let chat GPT do the talking for you. Right. But yeah, I would suggest the same effort that you put in, not saying that you, but anybody put in filling out applications for a job, fill out for a grant every week. It better your chances. Okay.
And I will say this. So anybody that want that list of everything Ms. Tamika just said about them grants, make sure y'all go to @Tenacity Clean. What y'all on Instagram?
It is
Tenacity Academy. I'm sorry.
Okay. Right, because I know y'all got both.
I got so much going on right now. It's crazy. But it's
follow them
Tenacity
on
Academy.
Tenacity Academy on Instagram, and then first hit the follow button, and then inbox them and ask for that list, and they'll have the team send that over. I'm hoping.
Yeah, you go. We got you. We got you.
Yeah, there we go. Appreciate that. All right, what else we got? Oh, so it was the second part to that question. She said that, before I go to the second part, I thought of something else. I said, I was going to tell you also, make sure you check with the social service, because I think you were basically saying you're trying to get yourself out of the business. It's like you want to pay somebody else to take your place. So if you get with the social service officers, a lot of times they got programs set up to where if you hire certain types of people, usually it's people on food stamps or stuff like that. But if you hire certain types of people, they will cover either a portion of the salary or if not all of it, as long as it's like meet certain stipulations. So check on that too. And then you said like paying someone to take my place. I think I overtalked that enough. If y'all want to add anything else on that, y'all can.
I'm good.
I'm good. Good.
Mhm. Ms. Dina says, thank you. It's just now starting to be where I'm not pouring it all into the business, but I'm a single mom trying to live too and just feel stuck. Yeah.
Yeah,
We-
you know, I've been there before, Miss Wright. I've been there before. If you know my story, when I first started my company, I was a single mom raising 5 kids. So I understand your pain, but
Yeah.
just know that this is the only way out. This is how I felt. You know, I was working 3 jobs, I was like, listen, I gotta start this business. It has to work or it has to work. Okay,
Mhm.
there is no other way. You know what I'm saying? So there is no other way, you'll start figuring it out. You know, and that's what I did. I had to figure it out. You know, that I wasn't going back to no job. You know, so
1000%.
you'll figure it out. You'll get it.
1000%. All right, what else we got? Steve Jones says, as I said yesterday, you must stay visible to grow a brand and keep your business growing and gaining attention. That is absolute facts right there. Shout out to Steve
Mhm.
Jones. What we got on Instagram? Somebody says the grants hit ChatGTP. Okay, shout out to you. Last day is 456. And then ALR Tech says, so what brought each of you lovely people to the cleaning industry? Was it naturally enjoying the cleaning or something else? That's an excellent question as we prepare to close this out because I got to get these kids. But
Yeah.
I guess I'll start. No, ladies first. Y'all go first.
Yes.
What got y'all into the cleaning industry?
What got me into the cleaning industry is because, well, first of all, I used to clean houses with my mom, right?
Mhm.
But my mom never did this as a business. She only did it as a side hustle to take care of the family. So that's where I got my first experience in it. At the time, I wasn't really thinking about turning it into a business until I hit rock bottom and life happened. Got into some trouble. I got a felony on my background. And the only type of jobs that I could get at the time were crappy cleaning jobs, $8 an hour, $9 an hour. So at that point, I said, I will not let this situation beat me. You know, I'm not gonna let it beat me. I get what the system is trying to do and all that stuff, but I ain't a bad person, right?
Right.
So I decided to take that. And every time I would go to my job site, I would take notes on what type of chemicals. I said, this is gonna be my field because this is all I know. This is all I can get. So I'm gonna learn this business from top to bottom. What type of chemicals are we using? How long is it taking for us to clean the building? Like, what type of softwares are they using to clock in and clock out? Like, I would just document everything because I knew this was the path that I was going to be on. You know, I had no choice. So every time I would go to work, I would look at it like it was an apprenticeship, you know, like I'm getting paid to learn. That was my thought process. And when I'm out there cleaning in the field, I found AJ Simmons. I'm listening to him in my headphones while I'm cleaning, you know. So that's really how it all started because I was like, I have to do this. I have to find a way out because you can only work but so much in a day.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Before you tapped out. When you create a business out of it, then it started to slowly free up my time to do stuff like this, jump on these lives with y'all and tell my story.
For sure. Hey man, as you started to say it, it started to ring bells. I forgot I knew that, and I was like, damn, I should let you go last. I forgot you got the best story, so I should have let you go last. So my story ain't as interesting, but I tell you, so what got me into it was I was cleaning for a guy named Pops. I mean, he was cleaning and he had a nice little Audi and he had this high-rise apartment downtown and he had the lady. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, well, this black man able to get me a job and all my homeboys a job. And I'm like, so I asked him, how you do this? Like, what I got to do this? He was like, you just invest in it and you just start. I was like, wait, you don't got to go to college or none of that? He was like, no. So I automatically knew that that's what I was going to do whenever I got some money. I thought I was going to sell drugs and save up enough money to do that, but then I got in trouble. So then I had to go in the military and I saved it, and that saved me. You know what I mean? And so then when I came back, I got an enlistment bonus because you got to finish your training before they give you the bonus. So I got a bonus, used that money. Actually, no, I was supposed to use that money for that, but I spent it all on getting my first place and all of that. So instead, I referred my cousin into joining the military. then I got a bonus for the referral. I use that money to start my cleaning business. And so, but that's kind of the real quick answer of how I got into it and what got me into it. Is Andrew trying to get back? I don't know what's going on. Is he back?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
I don't know what's going on with this camera, but mine is not as awesome as you guys' story. I needed something to do. I was getting out of the military. I was about to retire, and I couldn't just sit home. I'm not the type of person that just sits around and watches TV and all that other stuff unless I'm watching YouTube and YouTube is teaching me something.
Right.
I do like being entertained, but I just can't sit home. I can't sit in the bed for hours at a time. And when I'm up, I'm up. So I started a cleaning business. I did not expect it to be as successful as it has been. Not that I'm successful, but it's way more than I ever thought I was going to do. And it just kept growing. So what got me into the cleaning business was not wanting to not do anything. So I needed something to keep me busy. And it just turned into an actual legitimate business.
That's what's up. Appreciate
All
that.
right.
And that was a good question.
Yeah, I love it.
And look, he got it. That's crazy. He got that all just in time for they booted him again. But anyway, I think this is the perfect segue too as we close, because apparently y'all, what y'all got going on tomorrow?
We got a workshop tomorrow.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody that's coming out to the workshop. I'm out here running around like I'm crazy trying to get ready for it right now. There's so much going on
for tomorrow.
But we got a workshop. It's called Cleaning Business Masterclass Workshop. That's going on where we just really teaching people how to start, grow, scale their business. It's for people that really want to know the whole it'll give you a bird's eye view on the whole cleaning industry is what it's going to do. Okay, because it's been times when we do these workshops and at the end of the workshop, people will be like, I don't think I want to do no cleaning business no more. We've had that happen. And that's a good thing too. That's a good thing that that you're not ready for this, because sometimes they'll look at the ads and people on the beach and Lamborghinis and it looks like fast success.
Right.
Well, we all know it don't work like that. You could do the automations and all that stuff. That's cute, but this is a service business. You know what I'm saying? And people still got to get out there and get their hands dirty sometimes. You still got to get out there and talk to people, build relationships. You can't be scared, to do everything.
Yeah.
So anyway, we go. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's just the beautiful thing about workshops, though, is how deep and intimate you can get. And the two of my workshops I literally had to have a heart-to-heart with two different people and was like, listen, hey, if this ain't for you, you know what I mean? Like, it's other things you can do, and you don't make you a quitter because you don't want to do this anymore. Are you sure this really what you want to do? Is this really what you want to do? I can help you, but I just want you to understand this shit ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna always be so smooth.
Listen, it's not for the weak. We talked to a lady today that was battling breast cancer while she's trying to build this business. Like this business isn't for the weak. You're gonna deal with people trying to steal your clients. You're gonna deal with the clients trying to steal your cleaners. Right. You're gonna deal with cash flow problems. If you already can't manage your damn money, I'm here to tell you right now. Okay. Right. You're gonna experience some problems in this industry. Especially when you start to grow and you got payroll and your team got then you don't know how to price. You're not pricing right. You're not putting in the right profit margins and including your overhead and your taxes, and like we get deep into it. And then when we start going through all that, some people be like, I don't know if I want to even do this.
Right.
I don't know. And that's cool. I'd be like, well, just be an independent contractor then. Just do that.
There you go. Yep. And you ain't got to do all the heavy lifting and stuff. Just go and sub under somebody else or go and get your franchise, whatever you want to do. But just know you ain't going to get
I see you tomorrow, Reed.
Okay.
Yes. I know y'all already in the building.
So is it too late? Because I'm getting distracted. So many things I'm trying to juggle. So is it too late to get tickets for this event?
No, it ain't too late. I wish that y'all would already get them though, because we do notebooks and all that, and we have to get the books together, and then people come in with the late tickets, and we be like, oh,
Right.
Now we gotta go make more books and more awards and all that good stuff. But we
So
love y'all.
where can we go? Let me drop that link. Where can we go to get the tickets?
We're not turning down no money though, but
That's right.
yeah, they could go to www.tenacityacademy.com.
So what I want to do, like, because everybody come on here and they do the same thing. So why not Tenacity do the same thing? What I'm willing to do on behalf of Tenacity Academy is we can comp a ticket, right? For somebody who want to come, but they got to be a part of CBN.
Hey.
Point blank period.
There you go.
They got to be a part of CBN.
You gotta be a CBN member.
Home,
Okay.
So
right, so if
you come up with the rules.
If you in CBN, make sure you. What should we do? How should we coordinate this? So
you coming up?
We gotta get something creative. So it's the ball is in your court because you be coming up with some tricky stuff. So I'm gonna leave it up to you, and we're gonna give away. Hey, somebody gonna be able to come to the workshop.
But so here's what I do. First person that's in Clean Biz Network that want to go to the workshop tomorrow, Tenacity Workshop, hop on my IG right now. First person to hop on my IG and say, I want to go to the workshop. I know all my members pretty much. So I'm going to know if you're in CBN or not. Hop in there, tell me you want to go, and I'm going to pick you, and then I'm going to forward your information to the young ladies right here, and then we're going to get you straight. That works.
There we go.
Right, there we go.
There we go.
Hop on the IG.
Y'all make sure y'all get them tickets too to the conference too. Y'all make
CBN
sure.
conference, July.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all get
www.cbnconference.com, by the way. Make sure you get us and meet us all there. We all gonna be there. And so you said just go to tenacityacademy.com, right?
Yeah. They can go to tenacityacademy.com. It's in there somewhere.
Okay, but just join and become a member, and then I guess you go from there. It's somewhere in there.
Yep.
Let me drop that link for you because I was looking at the site. All right, bam. So the link is in the comments, y'all, for anybody that want to go. I know Instagram, I can't do hyperlinks for y'all, but there you go. All right. And then one last thing, because I saw this one from Ms. Johnson. And then two, shout out to Marcus Crockett. I saw you came in backstage, but I didn't want to bring you up and then throw myself off. I want to finish my thought first, but we about to wrap up anyway, though. Appreciate you trying to get on. It was for you, Ms. Johnson. It says, hey, Ms. Johnson, once you move to Atlanta, will you continue your workshops in Atlanta?
Oh, most definitely.
You already know going.
Most definitely.
We already got the hot spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely will be doing a lot of workshops in Atlanta. Yes. Yes, we will.
Perfect. And then one more. Is the boot camp in person only? Y'all got virtual tickets?
No, we ain't got no virtual tickets.
Yeah.
No. You know we not tech savvy like you, AJ.
So we need to pay AJ.
You know,
if I be virtual, the shit gonna be fucked up. It's going the camera. You ain't gonna be able to hear me. Like I don't think I can do it right now. I don't. No.
Yeah, my first one was definitely like that. I had to figure it out. It was a process, and the computer will freeze and everything. It was a lot, but we figured it out.
Yeah, I can't do it right now, y'all.
And then we got one more. Mr. Denise says, I want to thank Tenacity for all they do in the community. We on a call live Monday through Friday, y'all, for an hour, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Central Time. Come join that link, y'all.
Yeah, she's a warrior. Yeah, she's a part of our community, our wonderful community. Shout out to you, Miss Denise.
That's what's up. And that's a guy.
Thank y'all for checking in.
I love that strategy, like Monday through Friday. That way, every day you got something to motivate you to get to it. You know what I mean? Ain't no falling off because you got a whole community every day waking you up. I love that.
Yeah, every day. We getting to it.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna wrap it up right here. This was a fun call. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming on and bringing some extra energy. Also to my guy Andrew Lewis checking in as well. I'm trying to find my link before we go. Andrew Lewis coming on as well, always providing great insight. Shout out Marcus Crockett. He tried to get on here, but it was a little too late. And then also everybody that participated in the comments and the chats, hit that like button. Make sure you share the information if you find it valuable. Leave some comments, drop them below. Let us know how we can follow y'all journey going forward. If anybody want to reach out or anything like that.
Yeah, if y'all want to follow us, just come to Tenacity Academy. Everything Tenacity Academy. YouTube channel Tenacity Academy, IG Tenacity Academy, and go to our website, www.tenacityacademy. That's how you link up with us.
That's right.
There you go. There you go. And then y'all know who I am. I'm AJ Simmons at AJ Simmons Online on Instagram. We also got at Clean Biz Network on Instagram. And that's what we got, y'all. Make sure you go to cbnconference.com, get your tickets, meet us all there. Also, check out the Tenacity Boot Camp coming up tomorrow. So you got to get the ticket now. If you don't do that. And then we also got another boot camp coming up in March. You can go to cleanbizbootcamp.com for that as well. And with that said, we out of here, y'all. Thank y'all.
Headed to the top, ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, on property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. Don't flash it for. I'm on my grind, not no motherfucking fashion show.